This is Bumper to Bumper TV.
Before you say what now, say hello to the Chevrolet Traverse. It is the bow-tie version of the General Motors crossover platform, which has been presented as the GMC Arcadia and the Buick Enclave. And the marketers are begging we get the name right. It is the Traverse, not the Traverse, as in the city in upstate Michigan. That said, these are the vehicles GM is hoping American consumers might embrace as an alternative to full-size SUVs seating between 7 and 8 people. The thinking behind them is that there is still a market for full-size vehicles, but they need to be more fuel-efficient and nimble. Yet, for all of their shortcomings, there are some things developed in SUVs that work in this relatively smaller unit. One of the issues traditionally associated with full-size SUVs is getting in and out of the rear seat. Usually it means climbing up and down. Well, in this particular class of vehicles called crossovers, General Motors seems to have gotten it right, and access is relatively simple. And in a moment of head-slapping vision, tumble-down second-row seats are standard for easier access to the third row or cargo area. Wisely, GM has not crammed a V8 engine into the crossovers. Instead, a reliable 3.6-liter V6 does the job for front-wheel and all-wheel drive versions, with respectable fuel economy for something that weighs in at nearly 2.5 tons. But what is also worth noting is that the Traverse and its corporate cousins can also tow up to 5,200 pounds, which covers most boats and reasonable-sized trailers, if anyone can still afford one these days. What will be interesting to see is if GM will consider a hybrid version of the crossover that will make the government and the buying public happy again. This is Greg Morrison.